Thursday starting at 8/7 Central on ABC.
The Scripps National Spelling Bee. Live Friday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
I'm the mole. I am the mole. I am the mole.
Announcing the Dodge $2.99 gas guarantee.
Right now, when you buy or lease most Dodge vehicles, you'll pay just $2.99 a gallon for gas or diesel in each of the next 3 years for up to the first 12,000 miles per year.
Or get a generous cash allowance on Ram 1500.
And I get a lifetime powertrain warranty.
Get the gas guarantee or up to $5,500 cash allowance on select models plus our lifetime powertrain warranty. Hurry to your Dodge dealer and let's refuel America.
What's Lotto Plus?
It's Lotto Plus from the Florida Lottery. Now you can add millions to your jackpot. A $2 Lotto Plus jackpot starts at $13 million. A $3 Lotto Plus jackpot starts at $28 million. New Lotto Plus. It's Lotto Plus. Millions more.
Cha-ching. Nice shoes.
Closed captioning is brought to you by The Big Thinking at Hancock Bank. Next on Channel 3 News.
Authorities recovered the kayak of a Navarre man found dead in the Santa Rosa Sound. I'm James Jackson. I'll have a live report coming up.
Most of the people who stand to lose the most in a hurricane say they've done little or nothing to prepare for the season.
And a shot at the limelight. Some Gulf Coast folks are getting a chance to appear in a major motion picture.
There's a chance we'll see some thunderstorms during this short work week. I'll tell you what we can expect coming up.
First, live, local, WEAR Channel 3 News at 10 starts right now.
So that raised my attention and I took a closer look at my binoculars.
Items found in Santa Rosa Sound could be vital clues in the death investigation of a local airman. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Bob Solarski.
And I'm Francesca Maxime. First on 3 tonight, an outing on the water leaves a Navarre man dead. Yesterday, Eric Toothaker put his new kayak in the water, and that was the last time that he was seen alive.
The 24-year-old Hurlburt Field airman's body was found in the water near the Woodlawn Beach boat ramp. That was about 4:30 this morning. Channel 3's James Jackson rode along with Florida's Fish and Wildlife teams as they searched for clues in the case. And he joins us now live with results of that search. James, did they find anything?
Yeah, Bob, we were actually with search crews when they found Toothaker's kayak about 3/4 of a mile east of this boat ramp. And authorities hope the discovery will give them the answers they're looking for. During a quiet day on the Santa Rosa Sound, the search continues. Crews are trying to find Eric Toothaker's belongings.
Try to pick out anything that looks a little bit out of the ordinary, anything, you know, a hat, a bag, fishing tackle, anything that doesn't fit in the surroundings.
Then Officer Patrick Roush got the break he was looking for. He spotted Toothaker's backpack in the weeds, his ID inside.
I was hoping it was something that would help us verify that it actually was some of his missing items, because the person was recovered about a half mile from here. And
moments later,
he has what he believes may be the kayak that we're looking for.
The call they've been waiting for. Jim and Gail Hager, who live near the north shore of the Sound, found Toothaker's kayak Monday afternoon.
We went down and picked it up. We poured all the water out, and I brought it up and washed it. You know, we'd get all the sand out of it and unplug it. And when I opened up to the front compartment, all the original paperwork was still in the boat. And like, you know, they just bought it or something.
Bought as a gift from his wife for his 24th birthday just the day before. A clue which could tell authorities how he died.
If the kayak doesn't have any visible damage, we'll be able to tell that he was either out swimming or maybe got off to cool himself off and went for a swim and drowned and was ran over after he drowned, or if he was actually struck while he was on the kayak.
Giving search crews closure and Toothaker's family peace of mind. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. If you have any information about this case, you can call the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Bob, Francesca.
James, do investigators have any idea what may have happened to Toothaker? You mentioned some possibilities.
That's right, Bob. They say that his injuries are consistent with being hit by a boat. That's why they're asking anyone who may have been in the area at the time of the incident to give them a call.
All right, James Jackson reporting live tonight. Thank you. Well, it will likely be weeks before we know how another airman died. On Monday, a fisherman found a body in Escambia Bay matching the description of Whitingfield flight student John Alley. The 26-year-old was reported missing on Friday. His wrecked car was found Saturday morning, a few hundred yards away from the crash site in the bay. The Northwest Florida Medical Examiner says it could take 3 weeks before a cause of death is known. Today, Alley's family released a statement thanking everyone for their love, kindness, and support over the past 5 days.
The Fort Walton Beach City Council has rejected a proposal to require all city board meetings to begin with an invocation or moment of silence. Councilman Jim Hartwell introduced the idea after learning that certain members of a voluntary city board were uncomfortable with an invocation at the start of each meeting, while another was uncomfortable standing for the Pledge of Allegiance because she's not a U.S. citizen. Tonight, the City Council voted unanimously to start all city board meetings with the Pledge of Allegiance, but the proposal to start all meetings with an invocation or moment of silence failed. An update tonight, the debate over cutting school nurses in Okaloosa County will continue. Tonight, the district postponed its vote to consider a revised plan from the county health department. Right now, the health department provides the school nurses, but the county, looking to save more than $250,000 a year, is considering replacing them with health technicians. A final decision is expected at their next meeting on June 9th.
With no major storms over the past 2 years, some people may be a little lax in getting ready for this year's hurricane season. A Mason-Dixon poll, in fact, of coastal residents before last year's hurricane season showed 53% didn't feel vulnerable and 52% said they had no disaster plan. Well, 61% have no hurricane survival kit and 88% have not strengthened their homes now. The numbers for this year will be released in full later this week, but we're told in every category those numbers have increased. Well, frustration may be a part of the reason. Hundreds of people are still waiting to get paid from hurricanes and losses in 2004 and 2005. As Channel 3's Whitney Ray found out, how you survive a storm might depend on how well you prepare.
Some people who lost it all in the 2004-2005 hurricanes will never be fully compensated for their loss. Insurance agents say many people aren't as covered as they think.
Everybody, particularly residents in the state of Florida, need to make sure they have separate coverage from the federal government for flood insurance. The lessons are all over the place.
Agents say people should take out extra policies if they have freestanding buildings or expensive property.
You might have items that need to be scheduled specifically. You might have jewelry or furs or gun collection.
In order to make claims on your property, you may want to spend a few hours taking pictures. Insurance regulators say make sure your pictures and receipts don't blow away in the storm.
Keep it in a safe place, a safe deposit box at a bank, or even some safe box that is part of your hurricane kit that you pick up and take with you when you leave the house.
A spokeswoman for the state's chief financial officer says Floridians need to have their homes inspected.
Is about 60% of the people who we give free wind inspections to are already eligible to save about $200 off their insurance without doing a thing.
Hardening your house can help save you money on your premium and save your home from blowing away. In Tallahassee, Whitney Ray, Channel 3 News.
For more information about state and federal hurricane preparedness resources, just call 1-800-22-STORM.
Hey, and tomorrow the Channel 3 weather team will bring you a guide to preparing for and surviving the upcoming hurricane season. We'll bring you everything that you need to know, including this year's hurricane forecast, how to get your home ready on a budget, the best evacuation routes, what you need to have in your homeowner's insurance policy, and much more. Join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. right here on Channel 3 for Stormwatch 2008. Well, we had another nice day out there today, and it looks like that trend may continue. Chief Meteorologist Alan Strum joins us now with your first look at weather. Hi, Alan.
Hey, thanks, Francesca. It was great out there, and our radar imagery, of course, is still showing dry weather around the area. We're going to see more dry weather for the most part tomorrow. Now, you do see this number right here, 20%. It's possible an afternoon thunderstorm will pop up, although not very likely for tomorrow. We may have a better chance for rain on Thursday. I'll talk more about that coming up, but as you can see, we're going to see plenty of sunshine. High temps will be warm and in the upper 80s.
This looks like a typical day at the Mobile International Speedway. But these cars are filled with stunt drivers and pit crew members who are actors. This mock race sets up the storyline for the horror movie Final Destination 4.
There's a bunch of kids who, on the eve of graduating college, go to a modified stock car race to have a good time, kind of a break from the exams, and let's just say, as in all Final Destination movies, things don't go well from there.
Producer Craig Perry met the owners of the Speedway while buying some race cars for the movie. He noticed the venue's character and the friendliness of the Gulf Coast people and decided to highlight the area.
We chose the Mobile International Speedway because it not only worked for our story, it had the kinds of stands that we could duplicate and control back in New Orleans.
They're shooting a majority of the flick in Louisiana, but the first few minutes of the film will be from scenes shot here.
All the people with the movie have been just terrific to work with.
Tommy Prater manages the Speedway. He says it's exciting to have the lights and cameras in his backyard.
The racetrack's getting unprecedented coverage. Well, we've definitely had to move our schedule around, but it's been worth every minute of it. Our guys have had a great time.
About 7 of his local drivers are racing in the scenes. Even more locals are in the background.
About 100 local people have a chance to be in the movie. Pit Roll is full of people from the Mobile area.
I've always kind of wanted to be, see what it's like in the pits, so I'm kind of getting that little, look into it.
And Mobile resident Michael Jordan is a big fan of the Final Destination franchise. He's hoping to get some FaceTime in a few scenes.
Yeah, I've seen 1, 2, and 3, all of them. So I'm really excited about being in this. I've told all my friends and everything, so love it.
The movie will be released sometime in 2009. Jake Peterson, Channel 3 News.
Now, crews are wrapping up the shoot on Saturday morning. They'll be filming an actual race and the crowd that attends. Now, the Speedway gates open at 10 o'clock, and you can go. You just need a regular ticket to get in.
Fun. Well, they changed the course of World War II and restored America's morale. Up next, the men who led the bombing raids on Japan have landed in Fort Walton Beach this week. And later, a rare visitor to the Gulf Coast this weekend, captured on camera by one of our viewers. And thanks so much for watching Channel 3 News, where we are proud to serve Pensacola and all of Escambia County.
First, live, local, you're watching Channel 3 News at 10.
With anchors Bob Solarski, Francesca Maxime,
Chief Meteorologist Alan Strunk, and Sports Director Dan Shugart.
This portion of Channel 3 News is brought to you by Alltel.
What's going on?
They're having another network fight.
We have the best network.
No, we do.
You want next? Not really. Alltel has America's largest network.
What?
Yeah, our customers are covered across the nation, so there's really no reason to fight about it.
He's right. Truce? Truce.
He brought the chucks.
Switch to Alltel, America's largest network, and now ranked highest call quality performance among wireless users.
It's Pete Moore Chevrolet's Memorial Day sale with great savings on hundreds of new Chevys. Cobalts, just $10,990. Silverados with automatic and air, only $11,990. Silverado double cabs, just $14,990. All new Malibus, only $17,990. And Silverado Crew Cab VH, just $18,990. If you're hunting for a bargain, you'll find it during Pete Moore's Memorial Day sale. We're not in Car City. We're just off Navy Boulevard, just 2 miles north of Pensacola Naval Air Station on the west side of town.
Have a news tip? Call Channel 3 News. Dial #3 from your Nextel phone. Provided by USA Digital. Or call 455-4599 or 1-877-TV3-WEAR. Toll free.
Good news, everyone. The new hardwood floors are in. American Carpets invites you to come see our beautiful selection of exotic hardwoods, including walnut, hickory, ironwood, Brazilian cherry, and Siberian birch, all in stunning wide planks. We have a great selection in today's fashions. American Carpets can help you love your home again with the lasting warmth and charm that only wood can provide. For great pricing and professional service, let American Carpets be your guide. In Mobile, Pensacola, and Gulf Shores, we're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Eastern Shore Toyota wants you to be our customer for life, so we're offering a lifetime warranty on new Toyotas and pre-owned vehicles. A lifetime warranty that covers the transmission, drivetrain, and engine for as long as you own your car or truck. We've extended the manufacturer's 5-year, 60,000 miles warranty and made it a lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, and it's good anywhere in America. Come see why people all over the Gulf Coast are choosing Eastern Shore Toyota for life.
Welcome back. Tonight we're learning more about the impact of an Air Force contract to build the KC-45 tanker aircraft in Mobile. It looks like Okaloosa may be getting a piece of the $40 billion deal. The contract was awarded to Northrop Grumman in Mobile earlier this year. The company estimates the KC-45 team will employ 48,000 American workers at 230 U.S. companies in 49 states. Today, leaders from Mobile and Okaloosa County met to talk about how some of those jobs can be brought to Northwest Florida. There was also talk about the challenges facing the area as several big projects move forward all at the same time. They include the KC-45 production, BRAC changes at Eglin Air Force Base, and the construction of the Bay County International Airport. Well, coming home from war can be challenging, especially for troops suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. New numbers from the Army and Marine Corps show more of our troops are being diagnosed with PTSD. The Army says it had more than 10,000 new cases, and that's up from 3,200 from last year. The Marine Corps reports more than 2,100 new cases last year compared to just 1,400 the year before. In all, the Pentagon reports almost 40,000 PTSD cases reported since 2003. The rising numbers are being blamed in part on increased exposure as troops do their third and fourth tours in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Well, their mission changed the course of World War II in the Pacific and restored America's fighting spirit after the shocking attack on Pearl Harbor. This week, surviving members of the Doolittle Raiders are reuniting in Fort Walton Beach. They trained for their secret mission at Eglin Air Force Base, then known as Eglin Field. It was a daring and dangerous plan, launching B-25 bombers from the decks of an aircraft carrier for the first time ever to attack several Japanese cities. All the bombers reached their targets. 7, though, of the 80 Doolittle Raiders were lost. But those who survived say signing on was an easy decision.
We were an Air Force outfit. We were at war, and he was talking about going on a secret mission. Everybody said, sure, they'd go on the mission. That's why we were in the Air Force.
The public is invited to several of the Doolittle Raiders homecoming events, including a reenactment of their training flight on Saturday. For more information, visit WEARTV.com and just click on news links. Channel 3 News and Bob Tyler Toyota would like to salute Petty Officer Nathaniel Young. The Navy diver is being recognized for his excellence and leadership, both at work and in the community. Petty Officer Young, we thank you for your service. Beautiful day today. That's really all you need to say about today.
Yeah, it'd be great if it just keep on coming, and actually, for the most part, it will. Also, I want to mention our new tracking charts, our 2008 hurricane tracking charts are out for this year. You can pick them up at Albertsons in Pensacola as well as Fort Walton Beach. You recognize these guys?
Great picture, like I said, of Christian and Catherine. That's some good stuff right there.
This guy's always
hope there are no marks on that this year like the past two.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, or everything will stay way out here in the far eastern Atlantic. Tom Seiler not on here. He tells us that it's time for him to really retire, so he's not going to be with us.
It'll be one of those sport retirements. He'll be back in a couple of months.
Yeah, we'll see, but we do miss him around here and want to give him a special shout out and say hello. 84 degrees was our official high for today. The low, 69. We'll have marine and tides for tomorrow and a forecast next.
At World Ford, we make magic happen every day. Our top priority is you. Every customer, every deal, every day. Drive quality, no 08 Fusion, $15,495 or $265 a month. Drive green, no 08 Escape, $17,995 or $299 a month. Drive safe, F-150, $14,595 or $249 a month. Drive smart, no 08 Focus, $12,595. Experience the magical World Ford difference. World Ford, the name you know, the people you trust, a world of difference.
We make magic happen every day.
Sonny's celebrates 40 years with 2 all-you-can-eat favorites.
I started barbecuing in 1968. A lot of smoke up the chimney since then.
All the tender, juicy barbecue chicken and pork anyone can eat. Just $7.99. That's $7.99.
Nothing much has changed except it costs more to fill up the truck.
But you can still fill up the family at Sonny's.
Oh, yeah.
Sonny's all-you-can-eat barbecue chicken and pork. Just $7.99 for a limited time.
We always want folks to have plenty to eat.
Announcing the Dodge $2.99 gas guarantee.
Right now, when you buy or lease most Dodge vehicles, you'll pay just $2.99 a gallon for gas or diesel in each of the next 3 years for up to the first 12,000 miles per year.
Or get a generous cash allowance on Ram 1500.
And I get a lifetime powertrain warranty. Get the gas guarantee or up to $5,500 cash allowance on select models plus our lifetime powertrain warranty. Hurry to your Dodge dealer and let's refuel America.
On June 1st, hurricane season begins. Don't miss WEAR's Storm Watch 2008 on Wednesday, May 28th at 7 p.m. We'll have the latest forecast for this season and important tips to keep you and your family safe. Brought to you in part by Valley Crest Tree Care Services.
If a hurricane approaches your home, information is vital to your safety. That's why Channel 3 News has joined local radio stations to create the Hurricane Weather Network. Tune into one of these stations as they simulcast Channel 3's expert coverage before, during, and after a storm.
Channel 3 News WeatherNet is brought to you by Sacred Heart Health System and Ailstock, Witkin, Crease, and Overholtz. Here is meteorologist Alan Strom.
74 degrees from this side out of Pensacola. Here's some of the high temperatures that we ended up with today, with some places getting a little hotter than others, well into the 80s in many cases. 90 degrees, though, was our high from Walker Elementary School in Crestview at Redeemer Lutheran School in Pensacola. 83 was our high temperature. And here's some of the current numbers now. We are in the 70s. And as we check out the forecast for tomorrow, we'll be in the upper 80s, it looks like. We may see a little bit of rain during the afternoon hours to cool things down. That would be a pop-up thunderstorms, but the chance for that is only 20%. So most places will see dry weather. In fact, I would expect plenty of sunshine tomorrow, and look out for more dry weather around here. The radar imagery is showing dry conditions locally, but we have had some rain in parts of northern Alabama as well as Mississippi, and even some stronger thunderstorms earlier in the day back toward the west. That's calmed down a little bit now for this evening, and as we take it through the next couple of days, we'll have a storm system that will move across the southeast, bringing rain to many other places around the southeast, but the chance for rain around here is going to be minimal. However, on Thursday, that looks like the day that we would more likely see some thunderstorms pop up, but even still, the chance for rain on Thursday is pretty minimal. Still just a slight chance for rain Thursday at about 30%. Winds will be variable, and then we'll end up seeing a south wind as we get into the late morning and afternoon hours. Out at the beach today, the yellow flags were flying. The surf's still rough with some rip currents. Water temperature is up, though. 78 degrees is our current water temperature now, so certainly has been heading up. Temps overnight will be between about 65 and 70 degrees. And as you see here, we're looking at a slight chance for showers and thunderstorms of each of the next 7 days. A little bit of a higher chance on Thursday. Other than that, we may see some pop-up thunderstorms. It is going to be warm with high temperatures in the upper 80s, and overnight low temps are going to be around 70 degrees. And before we send it back to Bob and Francesca, here's a live look from our Hardy City Cam, which is on top of the Crown Plaza Grand Hotel.
Thanks, Alan. Well, get out your wallet or just keep it open as gas prices take a jump toward the $4 mark now. Next, where you can get the cheapest gas in Florida, and it may be closer than you think.
Plus, why local tourism officials say the pain at the pump may actually be helping their bottom line. And remember, you can always check out tonight's top stories and much more anytime. Just hit our website. That's WEARTV.com.
The grand opening is here at the all-new Bob Tyler Toyota. Exit 10A, I-10 Pensacola Boulevard, Car City. New 2009 Camrys, just $16,999 or $169 a month. The home of the easy deal.
Gentlemen, since you've been married, what is the dumbest thing you've done? Steve.
I used her antique china for my tailgate party.
Your wife said he bought a satellite dish.
I thought we weren't going to mention that anymore.
But he redeemed himself. We now have Mediacom digital cable with On Demand.
And we get local channels in HD for no additional cost.
Can't do that with the dish.
Get Mediacom video, super fast internet, and phone service with nationwide calling, just $29.95 each per month.
It doesn't matter where you live, or who you are, or what you do. Because somewhere, everywhere, in a city like mine, some kid like me is really, really sick. Why does that matter? Because you can help her get better.
Buy a miracle balloon and help your Children's Miracle Network Hospital make miracles happen.
Trust me, it matters.
Now, all chicken sandwiches are not created equal. Oh, there's plenty of good ones around, don't get me wrong. But when you add honey mustard sauce, cheese, and bacon to a Whata chicken, you get the new honey mustard Whata chicken sandwich. Now, if that don't put the zip in your doodah, I don't know what will.
What a burger!
Just like you like it.
Hi,
I'm Lisa McKenzie.
Hi, I'm Dan McKenzie. I see you. Come see me.
Yes, come see us at McKenzie in Milton, where you can buy a Pontiac, GMC, or Buick for less, period. Right now at McKenzie, buy a brand new 2008 Pontiac G6, get up to 34 miles per gallon, and pay only $15,895. Yes, 34 miles per gallon and only $15,895 for an 08 Pontiac G6. Come to McKenzie Pontiac GMC Buick in Milton.
And save.
Well, according to AAA, unleaded gas hit another record high today, coming in at just under $4 a gallon.
With prices so high, we wanted to know where you can find the lowest gas prices in Florida. And guess what? The highest and the lowest in the whole state are right here in Northwest Florida. According to GasBuddy.com, the cheapest price is $3.75, and that's at a Circle K on Michigan Avenue in Escambia County. Drive just down the road, though, to Fort Walton Beach, and you'll fork out as much as $4.19 a gallon at a full-service station. That's the highest in the state. The national average is at $3.93 a gallon. And to help you find the lowest prices in the area, log on to our website, WEARTV.com, and click on News Links. Well, the cost of gas is hitting everybody hard. About twice as many people in Escambia County are filling up and driving off without paying. In January, Escambia deputies made just 10 arrests for drive-offs, but that number jumped to 20 in April. They're on pace for the same number by the end of this month. In fact, just 10 days ago, an 18-year-old suspect actually told an arresting deputy that he did have the money to pay for the gas in his pocket, but he felt like he was the victim every time he went to go fill up, echoing, I think, the way a lot of people probably feel. He had driven off from a Tom Thumb store on Pensacola Boulevard, where customers are not required to pay before they pump.
Well, despite the economic downturn, tourism in our region is still very healthy, and more work is being done to make sure it stays that way. The Pensacola Convention and Visitors Bureau launched an advertising campaign around the Southeast, highlighting how close Pensacola area attractions are. And despite tougher economic times, tourism leaders are expecting healthy travel business this summer.
In our area, we've always had about 80% of our visitors drive here. So when the economy is down, those visitors aren't impacted by the fuel prices with the airlines. So they are still willing to hop in their car and fill up that one tank and drive to Pensacola.
The Pensacola Convention and Visitors Bureau says lodging revenue is already up 4% compared to last year. The area's tourism industry provides about 20,000 jobs and $1.2 billion in economic impact around here. Coming up in sports, the Pelicans get off to a flying stop on the road.
And the Florida State Seminoles set their sights on the NCAA Regionals. Dan Shugart has sports next. Plus, later on Channel 3 News at 10, a look at Destin's most unusual visitor.
With available navigation, $137 standard safety features, and up to 442 highway miles on a single tank, the Saturn Vue Compact SUV. Now get $3,000 total cash back on select 08 Views in inventory. Find the arrow, find the deal. But hurry, the Saturn Memorial Day sale ends June 2nd.
When it comes to your eyes, why compromise? At Emerald Coast Eye Institute, Dr. Sam Papa uses the latest vision correction technologies in one of the most progressive eye care facilities in the country to perform bladeless, pain-free LASIK. Join the millions who live their lives free from glasses and contact lenses and bring your vision into high definition. Emerald Coast Eye Institute. Visit us at emeraldeye.com.
Island Fire Burger, huh?
Oh, yeah, real nice.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it's got that habanero sauce on there, so it gives you a little sweet, and then it gives this nice little spicy kick to it.
Sounds good.
It's like, hey, man, I'm a sandwich,
nice.
and I got this going on.
Okay,
I got a little of that going on, you know?
I see.
I got this.
No, stop. I get it.
I'm not talking about the sandwich anymore.
Island Fire Burger, now at Sonic. An exotic blend of flavor that's part sweet, part spicy, and all Sonic. And stop in for happy hour. Half-price fountain drinks and slushes every day from 2 to 4 p.m.
Lamar Dean & Associates Incorporated Insurance Services is now an independent agency. Call our new number, 497-6510. Lamar Dean & Associates offers insurance for home, auto, motorcycles, motorhomes, boats, condos, business property, general liability, workers' compensation, and more. At Lamar Dean & Associates, you get the same excellent service and extremely competitive premiums. In most cases, you can get your coverage by phone. Call Lamar Dean & Associates Insurance, an independent agency. Don't renew before you do.
Hurry in now for Toyota's banner sales event with great deals and a huge selection of Toyotas, like the rugged and capable Tacoma. Now get $2,700 in total savings on new 08 Tacoma double cab models. That's $2,700 in total savings. Or check out the Tundra, Motor Trend's 2008 Truck of the Year. Now get $5,500 in total savings on a new 08 Tundra double cab SR5. The banner sales event absolutely ends June 2nd, so hurry into your Toyota dealer before it's too late.
Pelicans, now the league leaders, are tied for it now?
Tied for the league lead with division lead with El Paso after the weekend. Yep, so they're on the road, starting a road trip with a rainout. They will play a doubleheader tomorrow in Grand Prairie against the mighty Air Hogs. First game of that doubleheader tomorrow morning at 10:30, a businessman's special in Grand Prairie. The Pels ace John Webb did not make the trip. He stayed home to have more tests done on his hip flexor. He left Saturday night's game after one inning after aggravating the injury. Manager Max Siebert said today it appears Webb tore some scar tissue from an old injury Saturday night. He'll miss at least one start. For the second time in 3 weeks, Pelicans first baseman Brandon Singh is the American Association's hitter of the week. Belted 4 more homers last week. He went 9 for 23. He now leads the league with 7 home runs, 24 RBIs. He also won the award for the first week of the season. Justin Gatlin's final hearing begins tomorrow. He is appealing the length of his suspension for a positive drug test over a year ago. Gatlin hopes to have his penalty reduced so he can make a bid to compete in the Summer Olympics in Beijing. Florida State, the number 4 seed nationally. They've been to 18 College World Series. Only 5 schools have been to more. But the Seminoles carry some baggage into this weekend's NCAA Regional in Tallahassee because all those other frequent flyers to Omaha have something the Seminoles don't have, a national championship. And that fact and the fact that they haven't gotten to Omaha in 8 years is starting to wear on them. And with rival Florida in their regional, the pressure's on the Seminole seniors to cash in on their last chance.
I'm laying it all on the line, just like I have all year, just like I have my whole career. It's, it's now or never. And, and I'm feeling great about this team, as good as I have all year. And, I think I'm definitely think it's the time.
And former Florida Gators basketball star Joakim Noah was arrested in Gainesville. We thought we did this story yesterday, but he's been arrested again. He'd gotten out of jail Sunday on misdemeanor marijuana and public drinking charges. Hopped in his car, was pulled over for speeding and driving with a suspended license. All in all, a pretty productive Memorial Day visit to his alma mater.
Fabulous.
Thanks, Dan.
What a mess. Thanks, Dan. All right, coming up, a whale of a tale in Okaloosa County. Check it out. And later, how the rocket's red glare gave pilots a big scare.
Hurry in now for Toyota's banner sales event with great deals and a huge selection of Toyotas, like the rugged and capable Tacoma. Now get $2,700 in total savings on new 08 Tacoma double cab models. That's $2,700 in total savings. Or check out the Tundra, Motor Trend's 2008 Truck of the Year. Now get $5,500 in total savings on a new 08 Tundra double cab SR5. The banner sales event absolutely ends June 2nd, so hurry into your Toyota dealer before it's too late.
Now here's a fresh idea.
So fresh.
Introducing Papa John's new whole wheat crust. Fresh, hand-tossed dough made with 100% whole grains. A new taste choice. Try a large 3-topping pizza on our new fresh whole wheat crust or on our fresh, never frozen original crust. 2 great choices, just $11.99 each. Call or click papajohns.com. 2 fresh choices, 1 great price.
So fresh.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Good news, everyone. The new hardwood floors are in. American Carpets invites you to come see our beautiful selection of exotic hardwoods, including walnut, hickory, ironwood, Brazilian cherry, and Siberian birch, all in stunning wide planks. We have a great selection in today's fashions. American Carpets can help you love your home again with the lasting warmth and charm that only wood can provide. For great pricing and professional service, let American Carpets be your guide. In Mobile, Pensacola, and Gulf Shores, we're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
The future of television is here. Digital is in the air. If you own an antenna TV, you have until February 2009 to upgrade it to digital TV, or it will stop working. Call 888-DTV-2009 or visit dtv2009.gov to get a big discount coupon on this low-cost digital converter box. Then enjoy DTV with better picture and sound. Make sure your TV is DTV. This announcement is brought to you by WEAR ABC3.
Chrysler is protecting you from high gas prices.
Announcing the Chrysler $2.99 gas guarantee.
Right now, when you buy or lease most Chrysler vehicles, you'll pay just $2.99 a gallon for gas in each of the next 3 years for up to the first 12,000 miles per year. It's our $2.99 gas guarantee.
Chrysler is coming through for you with relief at the pump just when you need it most. Hurry to your Chrysler dealer today for the $2.99 gas guarantee. Let's refuel America.
Well, this is something you definitely don't see every day. A humpback whale on the Gulf Coast, spotted right off the Destin coast, as a matter of fact. And a Channel 3 News viewer sent us these pictures from this weekend sighting.
That's right. We'd like to thank Vern from Baker for these. According to Florida's Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, the whale is about 30 to 40 feet long and in good health. This sighting was on Saturday morning. They say it was probably migrating south, and the whales are native to the North Pacific, North Atlantic, and oceans of the southern hemisphere, and they go to tropical waters to breed and to give birth. So perhaps that's what this was doing. And to take a closer look at the pictures of the whale, look in the top story section of our video links on WEARTV.com.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Well, they are guarded by security officers, but are rest stops really safe? In our second half hour, the hunt is now on for a gunman who shot and robbed a man at a rest stop in Alabama.
Plus, dramatic photos taken as one couple's happy day fell on one of China's deadliest tragedies.
The style is undeniable. The quality is unsurpassed. Vince Wibbs Cadillac, the #1 dealer offering you the #1 selling luxury car along the Gulf Coast. Hi, J.P. Wibbs inviting you to join us as we celebrate, recognize, and honor the men and women of uniform this Memorial Day season. You'll save thousands off any new Cadillac during our huge Memorial Day sale happening right now at Vince Wibbs Cadillac, Car City, Pensacola.
The water park is now open, so I asked the big kahuna what is up, and he says, the all-new Honolulu Half-Pipe, 36,000 gallons of raging surf and 10-foot waves every day. And now the big kahuna help you beat the cost of summer fun with a season pass as low as $54.99. He even throw in parking and a bring-a-friend ticket free. So don't pay tourist prices, buy your pass today and make it a big kahuna summer.
Rebath, the pioneer in bath remodeling since 1979, is dedicated to making your bath beautiful. Whether you need a new bathtub and walls, a tub-to-shower conversion, or our safety tub, Rebath offers over 70 colors and textures and provides peace of mind with a lifetime warranty on product and installation. Your bathing experience should occur in the most beautiful surroundings, and Rebath can put you there better and faster than anyone. Call 1-800-BATHTUB for a free in-home estimate on the web at rebaththesouth.com.
Home Place is 33 years old and celebrating.
With special anniversary savings store-wide.
Louis Philippe king-size 6-piece bedroom, $877.
Contemporary ultra-suede sectionals, $998.
5-piece counter height dinette, $287.
Plus 33 months interest-free financing. There's never been a sale like the 33rd anniversary.
Remember, there's no place like home. Place.
Award-winning luxury, innovative design from the dealer committed to offering you only the best. Sam Taylor Buick Cadillac, Fort Walton Beach. Join us again as we honor, celebrate, and express our deepest appreciation to our military friends and families and enjoy thousands in savings during our extensive Memorial Day sale happening right now. Cadillac Prestige, Buick Precision, Military Pride, a Sam Taylor tradition for over 34 years. Sam Taylor Buick Cadillac, Fort Walton Beach.
Here's a look at tonight's top stories on Channel 3 News at 10. The kayak of a Santa Rosa County man who was found dead has been recovered. Authorities have been searching for the kayak since Eric Toothacre's body appeared about a half a mile out from the Woodlawn Beach boat ramp this morning. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow morning. The kayak hopefully will help investigators determine the exact cause of death. Toothaker was an airman stationed at Hurlburt Field.
More grim news for the family of a Whitingfield flight student. 26-year-old John Alley was reported missing this past Friday. Then this weekend, his body was found in the Escambia Bay. Now the Northwest Florida Medical Examiner says it could be up to 3 weeks before a cause of death is unknown.
Okaloosa County schools are considering replacing their current registered school nurses with health technicians. That's in hopes of saving an estimated $265,000 a year. The school board was scheduled to vote on the matter tonight, but it's been postponed until a revised plan from the county health department is reviewed. A final vote will be held on June 9th.
In dire need of an education budget, the Alabama legislature started its special session this afternoon. The governor is urging lawmakers to act quickly. It takes a minimum of 5 days to pass a bill through the House and Senate. The education budget failed in the regular session earlier this month because of a dispute in the Senate over how much money to appropriate to universities. In tonight's Look Around America, a mysterious object was seen by a Continental Airlines pilot. A pilot described seeing a fast-moving object with a thick smoke trail in his airspace only 11 miles east of the Bush Intercontinental Airport. There was no emergency declared on board, and the flight landed on time without any problems. The FAA and the FBI are currently investigating what the object was and who's responsible for it. Right now, officials believe it could have been a model rocket. Up to 143,000 FEMA trailers distributed after Hurricane Katrina may have formaldehyde fumes up to 5 times the safe level. Formaldehyde is classified as a cancer-causing agent, and doctors fear tens of thousands of exposed children could be at risk. There have already been reported cases of asthma as well as other breathing problems in infants living in the trailers. The formaldehyde was detected when the trailers were sent to the Gulf Coast in 2006, but there wasn't a push to get people out of them until this past February.
At about 3 o'clock this morning, a man was robbed and shot several times at a rest stop off I-65 in Butler County, Alabama. The victim was airlifted to a hospital in Montgomery, and he is expected to recover. The rest stop was closed today. All authorities investigated. Right now, they have no leads in the case. Alabama state troopers say at least 3 people died in accidents on Alabama roads over the Memorial Day weekend. A spokeswoman for the Department of Public Safety says 2 people died in separate traffic accidents in Madison County on Friday and on Saturday. Another deadly crash was reported Sunday in Mobile County. About 30 people died on Florida highways over the holiday weekend. The State Highway Patrol reports 27 people were killed in car accidents. Last Memorial Day weekend, 29 people were killed on state roads. FHP Captain Mark Welch says officers can only do so much to keep drivers safe, and the rest is up to the public.
We're going to be doing our part to make your visit safe here in Florida. What we ask the public to do is to do their part, to drive the speed limit, to wear their seatbelt, to, if they're going to drink, don't drive.
Welch credits the state's aggressive advertising campaign and the Click It or Ticket program for the decline in wrecks. Well, deputies arrested 2 Hillsborough County teenagers for vandalism at a cemetery this weekend. The 15-year-old and 14-year-old claim they were just having fun when they defaced 27 headstones and damaged granite benches, memorial ornaments, statues, and flower pots. Officials were able to identify the 2 through surveillance video. And both teens are now charged with felony mischief and damaging a tomb or gravestone.
Before May 12th, he was a wedding photographer documenting days that couples would remember forever. But on May 12th, he became something else, a photojournalist. Pardon me, during China's earthquake, he captured some of the most frightening and most memorable images to come out of the disaster zone. Pardon me, Kyung-la reports from the now obliterated town of Bailu, where it all happened.
Frozen in time, the moment the quake struck, a bride in her wedding dress, her church in ruins. Young couples who had all scheduled wedding photos taken months before their wedding day, as is Chinese custom. They hoped to capture their joy and were now immortalized in horror. This is one of the young couples minutes after the quake. I heard people shouting earthquake, she says. I couldn't run anywhere. I fell forward, crawling on the ground until I found my fiancé. He held my hands tightly as the ground was shaking and shaking. Photographer Wang Qiang never stopped taking pictures. I could hear the walls crashing, but my mind was blank. I started taking pictures out of instinct. Through the aftershocks, they managed to crawl out of the rubble, their shoes, wigs, and wedding veils left behind. They made it to this village, or what was left of it. Jiang Yu Thong's home was destroyed, but that night he shared everything he could: clothes, food, and a fire to stay warm. They're not local, says Jiang, but we are all one nation. How can I not help them? A coal truck gave them a lift out of the village. Back home, their families were all safe, their homes still standing. There were 6 couples having their wedding picture taken that day. Some 33 people were inside this building. All of them somehow managed to make it out alive. There are very few signs that this was once a church, but a few remain. The story of this church and the images have made their way around the world on the internet, embraced as a symbol of hope amid ruin. There's something we'll keep for the rest of our lives, says the groom. They're the most important wedding photos for us. It's a moment that's changed them as a couple forever. They do have a few photos before the quake hit, but it is the ones after and their life together that they will cherish.
Up next, we'll take you to the Midwest, where folks up there have been seeing some snow. First, though, here's tomorrow's forecast. We've got a slim chance for rain. Otherwise, it will be mostly sunny and warm.
Next, Rachel Ray. 1 ultimate kiss band, 1 beery wife, 1 wild makeover. And that's not even the biggest surprise. How about Gene Simmons?
Wednesday morning at 9 on WEAR ABC3.
Jimmy's here to satisfy your late-night appetite.
How did this happen?
He's fresher.
Wow.
Funnier. Jimmier.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you know you're stuck here for the whole hour, right?
Jimmy Kimmel Live, late night tonight on ABC.
Announcing the Dodge $2.99 gas guarantee.
Right now, when you buy or lease most Dodge vehicles, you'll pay just $2.99 a gallon for gas or diesel in each of the next 3 years for up to the first 12,000 miles per year.
Or get a generous cash allowance on Ram 1500.
And I get a lifetime powertrain warranty.
Get the gas guarantee or up to $5,500 cash allowance on select models plus our lifetime powertrain warranty. Hurry to your Dodge dealer and let's refuel America.
When it comes to your eyes, why compromise? At Emerald Coast Eye Institute, Dr. Sam Popple uses the latest vision correction technologies in one of the most progressive eye care facilities in the country to perform bladeless, pain-free LASIK. Join the millions who live their lives free from glasses and contact lenses and bring your vision into high definition. Emerald Coast Eye Institute. Visit us at emeraldeye.com.
No matter where you live, no matter how far you commute, there's one simple way to make it all a little more enjoyable. The Honda Civic. Every model designed with fuel efficiency in mind. The very affordable LX, the sleek and sexy SI, or the Civic Hybrid, the most fuel-efficient car in its class. The Civic from Honda. Join the family.
Get APR financing as low as 1.9% on all new Civics for well-qualified buyers.
Channel 3 News WeatherNet is brought to you by Sacred Heart Health System and Ailstock, Witkin, Crease, and Overholtz. Here is meteorologist Alan Strom.
Tourists in part of the Midwest got an unexpected surprise. Lots and lots of snow. Winter made another stop in parts of North Dakota. I have a feeling this isn't the right script. Black Hills snow, this is what you gave me, isn't it? What? Why are you whispering?
It's a secret storm.
Well, there's some kind of thunderstorms in Oklahoma over there.
Yeah, we're looking at Oklahoma. Yeah. We're seeing some thunderstorms there, and certainly perhaps even some severe weather there in Oklahoma. There's our snow. Am I missing a script? Yeah. All right. Let's take it from the top. Tourists in parts of the Midwest got an unexpected surprise. Lots and lots of snow. It's like Groundhog Day, huh? Winter made another stop in parts of North Dakota, bringing with it below normal temperatures and slick roads. Today, the high was just 30 degrees, but tomorrow, temperatures are going to be back up into the 60s, and things will be warming up. Around here, things are looking nice and quiet. Here's a live view from our Hardee's City Cam, which is on top of the Crown Plaza Grand Hotel, and we are looking at dry weather. Our radar imagery is showing dry conditions throughout the local area. There's been a little bit of rain in parts of northern Alabama, up around Huntsville. It's been a little bit wet. Even Birmingham saw some rain a little bit earlier. That wet weather is most likely going to stay to the north and not head down our way. There's a small chance for rain tomorrow, but as the storm system moves across the southeast, it looks like for the most part we'll see rain elsewhere. Thursday, the chance for rain goes up a little bit, so far that's looking like the most likely day that we would see rain. However, it is still unlikely that we'll actually end up with any rainfall around here. Variable winds to start us out tomorrow, and then the wind will end up being out of the south. Here's a beach and boating report. Yellow flags are flying around the area beaches today, so there's still some rip currents out there. The water is 78 degrees right there at the shore. Our high today ended up being 84, the low is 69. Overnight lows will be similar, between about 65 and 70 degrees, under mostly clear skies, and it will be mostly sunny throughout tomorrow. We're looking at about a 20% chance of rain here right on through the next 7 days. However, Thursday, we have about a 30% chance of rain, so it's a little bit higher then. Highs will be in the upper 80s. It will be warm. There's a look ahead toward the beginning of next week.
Thanks, Alan. Coming up in sports, some unexpected snow. Just kidding. It is an all-star night in Pensacola. That's the truth.
And top high school seniors take their final swings at the PSA All-Star Games. Dan Shugart has highlights next.
Eastern Shore Toyota wants you to be our customer for life. So we're offering a lifetime warranty on new Toyotas and pre-owned vehicles. It's good anywhere in America. Come see why people all over the Gulf Coast are choosing Eastern Shore Toyota for life.
Here on the Emerald Coast, the Emerald Coast Golf Trail offers 4 great locations. Call now to book tee time, special events, weddings, and other special occasions at any one of our beautiful locations. Emerald Coast Golf Trails. We know golf and dining.
Now, all chicken sandwiches are not created equal. Oh, there's plenty of good ones around, don't get me wrong. But when you add honey mustard sauce, cheese, and bacon to a Whata chicken, you get the new honey mustard Whata chicken sandwich. Now, if that don't put the zip in your doodah, I don't know what will.
What a burger!
Just like you like it.
At 293 pounds, Stacy Rising had a hard time walking and playing with her 3 kids. But with the help of Dr. Jeffrey Lord and Sacred Heart's Institute for Surgical Weight Loss, Stacy's back in step with life and has lost over 115 pounds.
Being an athlete in high school and in college, and then going through, significant weight gain and having children, and now it's like my life is my own again, and I can decide what I want to do. Thank you, Sacred Heart. And that's my story.
Jeep is giving you protection from high gas prices.
Announcing the Jeep $2.99 gas guarantee.
Right now, when you buy or lease most Jeep vehicles, you'll pay just $2.99 a gallon for gas or diesel in each of the next 3 years for up to the first 12,000 miles per year. It's our $2.99 gas guarantee.
Jeep is coming through for you with relief at the pump, just when you need it most. Hurry to your Jeep dealer today for the $2.99 gas guarantee. Let's refuel America.
A lot of good athletes on a diamond tonight.
I think we said that Deadwood is in North Dakota. It's in South Dakota. Just thought our geography research department.
Was it snowing there, though?
Yeah, it was. On the border.
This might have been South Deadwood.
No, it was snowing in Deadwood, South. I'm stealing my own time. They have had some success, and a lot of it, with football and basketball all-star games. Tonight, many of Northwest Florida's top baseball and softball players, seniors in high school, the class of 2008, taking a final bow. Niceville's All-America pitcher Brett Duvall, a late add to the East lineup in this all-star game. He would be the defensive MVP for the East. Crestviews Corey Wainwright base hit. Jacob Bacon of Navarre and Matt Herndon of Niceville scored. It was 3-0 East. Top of the 3rd inning, Josh McDormand of Niceville. He is a PJC signee. He cracks a 2-run homer. He was the East offensive most valuable player, and they weren't done. It's a 5-run inning as Augie Willis of Crestview lines a base hit to right center field. Daniel Quinn of Pace would score for a 6-0 lead, and the East goes on to win it. Final was 6-4. At the same time, just a loud foul down the left field line. Hello there, the East-West softball game. Having a good time. Navarre pitcher Jessica Stapleton with the strikeout, and this would be all East tonight. Baker's Whitney Boutwell base hit. Mackenzie Vaughn of Pace comes in to score. 8-0 East at that point. Navarre's Danielle Kildau belts this home run, offensive MVP. And the East, made up of Santa Rosa and Okaloosa County over the Escambia County West team, and a great time had by all.
Just to go out there and show everybody that I still have it, even though I'm going to a big college, I'm still going to try to impress everybody. That's just the competitor in me. So I'm really still playing for myself and just the love of the game.
You know, you just always want to play hard because you never know who's watching, and so you always want to play hard. But being the last game, you kind of want to go out with a bang, I guess. So you just want to give it your best, but still have fun.
Good night. Baseball at 2 ballparks. Well, the Mets got the news that Pedro Martinez may be close to returning to the rotation, which is about the only good news Mets manager Willie Randolph has gotten lately, other than the fact that he still is the Mets manager. Bottom of the first inning, Fernando Tatis with a base hit for New York against Florida. Luis Castillo scores 2-0 Mets. And then Ramon Castro shoots a single to right field. David Wright scores. Johan Santana, 8 innings, 7 strikeouts, defensive help from Jose Reyes. And the Mets get their second win in their last 11 outings. They knock off Florida. Meanwhile, fresh off an 8-3 homestand, the Braves hit the road in Milwaukee. Kelly Johnson getting things started quickly. Solo homer in the first. And then there's Gregor Blanco with a solo homer, even longer one in the second, 2-0. Tim Hudson was terrific. 8 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, but it was 2-1 Braves in the 8th inning. The Brewers loaded the bases. J.J. Hardy hit a shot off Hudson. Prince Fielder scored. It was a 2-2 tie. 9th inning now, Bill Hall had just stolen third base for Milwaukee. Mike Cameron, fly ball, shallow, medium left field. There's Gregor Blanco. Here's the throw, a good throw, but not in time. And Milwaukee wins it. And we can also tell you that the Rays lost to the Texas Rangers tonight, of all teams. Yep.
All right, Dano, thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Up next, who says eating ice cream can't bring about world peace? Well, me for one.
Hurry in now for Toyota's banner sales event with great deals on a huge selection of Toyotas, like the sophisticated yet capable Toyota 4Runner. Now get $3,600 in total savings on new 08 4Runner models. That's $3,600 in total savings. Or check out the newly redesigned Toyota Sequoia with seating for up to 8 adults. Now get $2,000 cash back on new 08 Sequoia SR5 and limited models. The banner sales event absolutely ends June 2nd, so hurry into your Toyota dealer before it's too late.
So how was band camp?
It's pretty good. We've been summoning you for hours. It's family time.
Hey, guys.
Chad?
What the? Look, with my circle, I can choose how much I pay for an unlimited plan.
And he can share unlimited calling with the whole family.
You can't do this to us. It's a puppy.
Why spend more than you have to for unlimited calling? My Circle. Choose the plan that fits you best and add lines for $9.99. Only from Alltel Wireless.
Wow, this Island Fireburger is real nice. The habanero sauce on there, it's spicy.
You spent a little time outside recently?
I caught a couple rays, yeah. I didn't know if anyone would notice, but yeah, just to kind of get in the mood of the Island Fireburger. Yeah.
You definitely got some color.
Good. Everyone looks better with a little color.
Yep.
Island Fireburger, now at Sonic. An exotic blend of flavor that's part sweet, part spicy, and all Sonic. And stop in for happy hour. Half-price fountain drinks and slushes every day from 2 to 4 p.m.
At World Ford, we make magic happen every day. Our top priority is you. Every customer, every deal, every day. Drive quality, 08 Fusion, $15,495 or $265 a month. Drive green, 08 Escape, $17,995 or $299 a month. Drive safe, F-150, $14,595 or $249 a month. Drive smart, 08 Focus, $12,595. Experience the magical World Ford difference. World Ford, the name you know, the people you trust. A world of difference.
We make magic happen every day.
What are we doing, Ashley?
39 years after John Lennon and Yoko Ono held the first Bed In for Peace, that's what it's called. Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream is teaming up with the former Beatles estate to introduce a new flavor called Imagine World Peace, W-H-I-R-L-E-D.
Actress Maggie Gyllenhaal, who you saw initially over there, was on hand to unveil the new flavor in the partnership between the ice cream company and the Peace One Day charity. She also announced the winners, or the 2 winners of Ben & Jerry's search for modern-day peace activists who embody Lennon's values. The winners get $10,000 for their causes. All right. Well, I guess we'll eat to that, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great night.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Hancock Bank. Strength and stability since 1899.
We have declared war on dust. And while this is common for paint rooms, it is not at all common for engine rooms. But when you engineer tolerances the width of a human hair, there is nothing small about a speck of dust. Visit your Lexus dealer today for an exclusive look on how nothing else is built like a Lexus ISF. Lease the 2008 IS250 for $349 a month for 36 months with $3449 due at signing.
That's what I'm talking about. Hi, I'm Chuck's phone. Chuck can't answer right now because Chuck's an idiot.
He doesn't have AT&T, so he's got 0 bars in here. But by all means, keep calling about those basketball tickets you just won. We'll just keep shooting tiny hoops with the townies. Living a dream.
Teardrops! It's falling! It's like the weatherman!
For the best coverage, switch to AT&T. More bars in more places.
Look at him! He's everywhere! He's a machine!
Get our exclusive Walkman phone for only $29.99 and get one free.
Hi, I'm Lisa McKenzie.
Hi, I'm Dan McKenzie. I see you. Come see me.
Come to McKenzie and get Memorial Day savings when you buy a Pontiac, GMC, or Buick right now. Remember, at McKenzie, we sell for less, period. Yes, with McKenzie's Memorial Day savings, buy a 2008 GMC Sierra Crew Cab for $248 per month. A well-equipped crew cab as low as $248 per month. Come to McKenzie Pontiac, GMC Buick in Milton.
And save.
Keep your home comfortable and efficient with a free energy savings analysis from your York dealer. And take advantage of great offers on York Affinity air conditioners, heat pumps, and furnaces. Choose from models that complement your home, show your school spirit, or virtually disappear. Each is quiet and efficient. Save energy, stay comfortable. Call your York dealer today.
Serving Santa Rosa and Escambia counties. Lunsford AC and Heating. Call today, 850-626-9012, and learn how to lower your energy bill.
Pretty tasty.
What's that right there?
It's the prime rib on the Black Angus burger.
Man, I killed that hamburger. We turn around. Just do it subtle.
Dude, this place is weird, man.
How you gentlemen doing?
That looks like a bag from Hardee's.
Do you think you just had a Hardee's thick burger?
I think so. Yeah.
We're shooting a Hardee's commercial, and you're in it right now.
Introducing the Prime Rib Thick Burger. Only at Hardee's.
Hurry in now for Toyota's banner sales event with great deals on a huge selection of Toyotas, like the rugged and capable Tacoma. Now get $2,700 in total savings on new 08 Tacoma double cab models. That's $2,700 in total savings. Or check out the Tundra, Motor Trend's 2008 Truck of the Year. Now get $5,500 in total savings on a new 08 Tundra double cab SR5. The banner sales event absolutely ends June 2nd, so hurry into your Toyota dealer before it's too late.
Tonight on Nightline, the Big Bad Four. Gas prices are closer than ever to a national average of $4 a gallon, now less than 10 cents away. Prices are so high, it even makes sense to hunt for urban oil next to houses and McDonald's. Sometimes it bubbles up on the sidewalk, sometimes it's tougher to get to, and the neighbors don't like it. Plus, raise it up.
I'm changing my life.
They took the world by storm with a blockbuster act at the Academy Awards. But how does the Impact Theatre coax such stunning performances from such young kids?
From the global resources of ABC News with Terry Moran, Martin Bashir, and Cynthia McFadden in New York City, this is Nightline, May 27, 2008.
Good evening. The average cost of a gallon of regular unleaded gas in this country is now $3.94. That's closer than it's ever been to $4. And on the West Coast, it's already past that threshold. And one of the reasons for why prices are going up is that there isn't enough oil to go round. And what oil there is increasingly difficult to get to. But that also means some very old wells are attracting a lot of new interest, even in the middle of one of the largest cities in America. Brian Rooney reports.
You find oil wells in the unlikeliest places around Los Angeles, next to the McDonald's drive-thru, across the street from a gas station, right in view of brand new homes. Most of these have been pumping a few barrels a day for years, amounting to about 27 million barrels a year in Los Angeles County. But beneath this crowded city are some of the largest oil reserves in the United States. And with the price of oil what it is, there's an urban boom underway as drillers renew these aging fields.
I can pretty well say across the board for the industry that the higher price has rejuvenated these older fields.
Tom Dahlgren works for one of the small oil companies in the Los Angeles area.
This field's been producing since the 1920s. Probably has produced about 20% of the oil in place. So there's lots of oil left in these reservoirs. It just takes new technology, which we have now, and it takes a higher price to be able to recover the oil. This is a typical well location between homes.
Dahlgren's company, Warren E&P, has embarked on an elaborate plan to disable old, low-producing wells scattered through the Wilmington fields near Long Beach and replace them with a web of new wells drilled under the neighborhood from a central facility. The wells will be more accurately located in productive pools of oil.
You have our central facility here, which shows these lines here are the wells, the direction of the wells that we've completed to bottom hole locations where they're numbered.
It costs about $1 million to drill just one well, but the current price of oil makes it profitable. So the higher the barrel price goes, the more of this we're going to see.
Absolutely. The oil industry has got every rig available drilling right now.
In the United States?
In the United States, absolutely. Everything we can do to bring these fields back on is being done.
Nearly 100 years ago, this part of Southern California was the Saudi Arabia of its time. This was Huntington Beach, long before it became known as Surf City. Here was an area called Signal Hill at the height of oil production. And this is Signal Hill today. The city has grown among the wells, but plenty of oil is still down below.
You really got to squeeze it out. It's not coming easy.
Oh, it's not easy. No. No, the easy barrels were taken out a long time ago.
I mean, you must be making more money.
We're making more money, but we're putting a lot of money back into the business. That's where the majority of the money goes.
It's not some huge windfall, ultimately.
There's not some huge windfall. It's going right back into the business, new infrastructure, new equipment.
But with new methods and technology, they're doing it. There has been a slow decline of California oil production in recent years, but that is flattening out as there's an increase in the number of working wells and permit applications to drill more. Overall, at more than $100 a barrel, Los Angeles produces roughly $3 billion worth of oil a year. So right in the heart of the city, inside this nearly unnoticeable building, there's a busy drilling operation.
This is basically the area